Hi, welcome to the weekly wrap presented by Guardian Capital for the week ending 20th of September 2024. Over here, we cover some of the important headlines for the week and the important market movers. The BSE 500 index was up by nearly 0.36% and closing at 37,986 for the week ending September 2024. The top movers on a month-on-month basis were BSE Limited, currently held by Invesco Focus, which has increased by 38% month on month. Next, we have Concord Biotech Limited, which has increased by 37% month on month, currently held through ValueQuest and DSP Healthcare. Moving on, Neogen Chemicals Limited has increased by nearly 36% month on month, currently held through Ambit PMS. Lastly, Goodluck India Limited has increased by 35% month on month, currently held through SageOne Small Cap. Moving on to the three most important news for the week. First one, the US Fed cuts interest rates by 50 basis points. In the FOMC meeting conducted over 17th to 18th of September, the US Federal Reserve, country headed by Jerome Powell, has decided to cut interest rates by 50 basis points, lowering the borrow range to 4.75 to 5%. This has been done keeping in mind the strong economy of the US, the softening labor market, and easing out of inflation. How is this important? This is the first major rate cut the US Fed has announced in the last 4 years, and this sets the tone for further rate cuts. And likely, other central banks are expected to follow course in due course of time. Next, peer-to-peer lending platforms consider shutting down operations following directive from the central bank. The Reserve Bank of India's directives on peer-to-peer lending platforms has led to a halt of onboarding of new customers, and it has also led to various P2P lending platforms to reconsider business and choose to either shut down. The overall market size of the P2P lending market is estimated at rupees 10,000 crore, and such type of decisions could shrink down the size to a mere 1,000 crore within 15 months. How does this matter is that the central bank has prohibited P2P companies from offering investment products with specific features and introduced a T1 plus settlement cycle. Further, various industry leaders and experts have called for better clarification on these rules and implementation of the same. Last, the government may reduce its support for semiconductor assembly and testing facilities by half. The Union government, as a part of the Indian Semiconductor Mission, will lower fiscal support for capital expenditure on established semiconductor assembly and testing facilities from 50 to 20% during the construction phase of the projects. How does this matter is that the government is looking to incentivize those businesses which are more towards value added, which provide more value adding services, as increase in packaging units outpaces the establishment of fabrication units. These are some of the most important headlines for the week. Thank you. Investments in securities markets are subjected to market risk. Read all related documents carefully before investing.